Well, so it is the 5th of January, February 2025. It's a Wednesday. And it's like really past 11 in the night, so everyone's asleep. So that's why I have to keep my voice down. So, week 6 so far has been, I won't lie to you, week 6 has been shit. Week 5 was okay because I took a couple of days off because I went on a trip. And this week, my dad's friend came over, so I had to keep him company, and I'm not really getting much done. But besides like training, like the muscle part of my goals, besides that, I'm not really going to the boxing gym. Or I did shadow boxing on Monday, but I didn't do yesterday and today. And for the dating and social life, I haven't been speaking to anyone, even though that has nothing to do with my uncle being here. So that's on yours. That's on you. You're slacking on that because you are still going to the gym. You can still go to speak to people there. And for the money, yeah, I'm supposed to record videos, apply for jobs, apply for apprenticeships, apply for spend 3 hours or 3 hours a day in the real world. You're paying money for that shit, man. You can't even afford it, but you're paying money for that. And yesterday I was just looking back on all my goals and sitting and contemplating goals. Not to switch goals, like I told you, just practice that. Just sit and read your goals. You know, if you're not struggling to eat or struggling to find a place to sleep, you're pretty comfortable. So you won't naturally think about your goals. So you have to artificially and manually integrate into that your thinking system. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah, I'm sleepy as hell. I'm so sleepy. I bet you can feel it in my voice and my face. I'm so sleepy, but I just wanted to record this one video at least because I don't want this way to go to waste and to not do anything productive. Just went to the gym, did some cardio, did some obliques, skipped neck training, so I'll do it tomorrow. Didn't do any boxing training today. And I'm actually heavy as well. I'm like 81, floating in the 81s now. 81.5 somewhere. I'm floating in 81 now. I watched Tate speeches. There's this app called Rumble, and he has Tate speech channel on the Andrew Tate. So I watch all of his Tate speeches. So his channel's main, the main reason for him to have his channel is to make money, but for me, it's to learn from him. He makes it cool to be a free mind and a free thinker and be smart, and at the same time be masculine, unapologetically masculine, being brash and abrasive and not being sorry for it. It's not an act, it's who you are, being who you are, being true to yourself, and not being shy or afraid of it. You put yourself out there and be like, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is what I think, and I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna say it out loud. If you don't like it, don't listen to me then. It's that kind of energy, and the dismissive attitude where you can just say, oh, when Trump says, oh, fake news, or when Andrew's like, oh, fuck you then. You're a loser, so I don't care what you say. I don't respect your opinion. You can say what you want, but I don't care. I think that has a massive, massive, massive positive influence on me. I've been watching that guy since I was like 18. Now I'm 20 years old. And I view everything with a Tate lens on. It's kind of fucking weird. I'm not one of those fanboys, but this is what has happened. My bullshit detector has just leveled up like fucking mad, like crazy. I see everything and I'm like, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. You're a shit muncher. You're a loser. You're not impressive, and you're stupid as fuck. It's that because I'm not saying I'm the king of the world. I'm just saying you are this. I'm not saying, oh, I'm the smartest man alive. I'm the strongest man alive. I'm the greatest thing that's ever walked to the place. I'm not. I'm not trying to pick me up. I'm just trying to say what you are and what I see. My bullshit detector has like gone up like 100x because I was having dinner with my family today and my uncle. And how do I say this? They're all talking about my dad's stories, and my uncle's talking about the things he read on the news and the things he saw on the radio, all that shit. Okay, that was completely reversed. Thing you saw on the radio, the fuck? Okay, and I was just, and he was talking about how time flies, and it's been 20 years, and life back then was this, and now it's this. And they're all talking about, oh, this was my hardest period of my time. And nothing about all of the stories they said was remotely impressive or remotely shows competence or from them. They're shit at everything, and they don't even realize that they're shit at everything, and it's not even it's not even their objective to like improve or be good at anything. Just keep paying the bills, keep living life like this. That's all they really care about. They don't really care about improving or really pushing the boundaries or really trying to do something else than normal. It's mind blowing to me. I don't want to be like super insulting, and I don't want to come across as, oh, you think you're better than everyone. I'm not thinking I'm better than everyone. I'm not trying to say I'm better than everyone. This is not even about me. This is about the people I am around. The people who are meant to inspire me. The people who are meant to guide me. The people who raise me. And I'm just realizing they are not impressive people there. I don't want to be any of them. If I could swap lives, I wouldn't want to be any of them. So it's kind of sad to think that, your people are idiots. They're still my idiots, but you get the point, yeah. Mindset wise, them and I, we don't match at all. I'm on a upward trajectory, and their lives for the past 25 years has been stagnant. Like a stagnant pool of disgusting water full of fucking dengue, mosquitoes, eggs, and filth. It's been stagnant. Mine is looking like this. I'm not saying nothing's not gonna derail me or anything like that. It's just they had a hard life, they had a difficult life. Their lives have been completely different to me, different to mine. I'm pretty sure that if they had the circumstances I have today, they'd probably surpass me. They'd probably be millionaires and fucking jacked and do all the crazy shit that I dream about. But it is but it can be seen in your demeanor, and it can be seen if I spend enough time with a person. I can just tell that if you actually want to be better or not. And they seriously don't. They honestly don't. They just want to keep paying the bills and keep living life and raise their kids. And it's a good thing, but it's not for me. Because you have to look at it from a macro perspective and a micro perspective. As in, is it good for society and is it good for the individual? I'm more of an individualist. I don't really care about society, and because most people do. Subconsciously they do. They consciously think they're individualists, but they're not. They are herd creatures. They are sheep. I'm not saying I'm a free thinker. It's to a degree I'm not. At least not to their level. And the more I hear people, my family and my uncle, the more I was hearing about their conversations, I was just listening to everything, observing everything. I wasn't judgmental at the moment. I was just hearing it. I was like, everything was just processing in my mind through through the content of I've watched. So everything has been scanned by that. It's really fucking weird. But you can look at the body language and say that my dad, he's a big, strong guy, and he's got the alpha male body language and the alpha male personality. He's got a short temper. He's known as the aggressive guy in our family. And my uncle, he's more of a timid, weak, normal man. So it's like my dad sits with a different body language and he sits with a different one. My dad speaks with a different volume and my uncle with a different one. It really, really boils down to your physicality at the end of the day. You could be the smartest man in the world, but if you can't get your ideas across, then what's the point? Because strength and physicality and your ability to fight and you defend yourself and fight off predators and invaders and all that shit, your ability to destroy or to dominate or to conquer, this is what really at the foundation level should be. That's what matters. And being smart comes on top of that. Being a good man and being all the other good qualities and attributes come after that. At the base root, grassroots levels, you have to be that guy, the strong guy. My dad's really, really proud of him being the aggressor and he likes to brag. And I don't blame him, that's a masculine trait. You need a healthy level of ego and pride about yourself. He will tell me that's bad, but he does it himself, so who gives a fuck? If you're watching this and you think that you can relate to no one and no one likes you and you feel like an outcast, the things you're doing and your worldview and your mindset, everything just seems completely out of place from the people around you and the people who raised you, the people you grew up with. Everyone just seems to be going with the flow, and you're the only one who's like resisting the flow and going the other way. It feels kind of weird. And keep this in mind. I'm not saying this to seem like I'm a rebel or I'm a revolutionist or I'm special. None of that. It actually is a disadvantage to be like, it's because it's more fucking work. I'm just saying this as a fact. This is what's happening. I'm not saying trying to brag to you that, oh, I'm such a cool guy to be going I'm the lone wolf or some cringe shit like that. This was happening. It's just when you've been exposed to information outside of your yeah, because I've been exposed to too much information, and all of that changed my worldview and my thinking and how I want to live my life, how I want to structure my life. So it's just now it's just impossible for me to go back to being normal. I still might be doing normal things, like fucking what the normal people have, is like scrolling or fucking jacking off, or what else do I do? That's about it. I read books, I listen to podcasts, I listen to TED speeches, I enrolled in an online school to try to learn and make money. I record videos and edit them, upload them on YouTube 5 times a week, 5 videos a week. I go to the gym, try to build muscle. I'm bulking now, so by the time I'm done with my bulk and cut down, I'm going to be in incredible shape, fantastic shape. I'm definitely going to have the 10 out of 10 body. Once I cut down, I'm going to start my boxing career like proper now, because I've been training for 2 years. So this year I'm going to be having like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fights this year. So that's going to be raising my status. This is all completely from my family's cultural point of view. This is all completely out of the blue, and it's very too far, too outstretched, because it's nothing within our reach, because all of the shit I'm doing I had to work for, and it's too far away from in their minds. They can't comprehend it. I don't know why. It's just like it's a disconnect for them. So what's this guy doing? Just get a degree, get a job, get a stable income, get a wife, get some kids, get a car, get a mortgage, get a house, go on holiday 2 times a year. I don't want to do that. I want to move out right now. Start living with my friend. Start making money online. Start traveling the world. Start fucking bitches. Just racking up my fights. Developing my character. Upgrading my skills. Start getting exotic cars. Like start driving them around Europe and Eastern Europe and start balling. And there's a level of character development you can go through which my family don't even think about. Because getting all the materialistic stuff is the basics. That's like base level of shit. There's a level above that. Spirituality and politics, and there's so many levels to the game. Life is a video game. I'm at the very, very basic levels. That's why I'm obsessed with the materialism. I'm obsessed with getting goals, getting muscle, getting fights. I'm obsessed with the base levels because I am at that level. But still, I'm still playing the game. Most people are not even playing the game. They dropped out. I have to edit this video. I'm yapping too much. So conclusively, what I'm trying to say is, if you feel like an outcast, it's not your fault. And start listening to TED Speech on Rumble. Go through the old videos. There's like OG TED Speech channels as well. Go through those old videos. Start watching Hateful Tates. It will change your entire worldview. Start watching tons of his interviews and podcasts. And you will never want to go back to being normal again. His attitude and his energy and his vibe, and I know it's a little bit of sugar coating on his character, because he's not completely that guy. He does play a character, but you get the gist of it. You have to take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, I like that guy, man. He really changed. He really did change my perspective on life. Yeah, I like him.